Listen. Before your alarms awaken the house, before the city finds its noise, I am already near. I move through the quiet like a kindness you did not know you needed, a warmth along the seams of your worry. You have stood in long hallways of questions, and you have wondered whether I grew silent because you were slow, because you were tired, because your faith was a thin thread between trembling fingers. Hear me. I have not tired of you. I am not measuring my invitation by your pace. I am the patient one, still calling you closer. You carry the memory of doors that closed and prayers that felt unanswered. You replay your hesitations like old songs, finding each off-key note and naming it failure. But I have never sung your name with annoyance. I have called you tenderly through scripture that arrived like a lamp at your feet, through a friend's sentence that landed softer than sleep, through the way daylight brushed the floor and reminded you that the world turns because I will it. I have been in the detail and the distance, in the whisper and the wait, and I am still calling you closer. You ask me what closeness looks like. It is not a sprint toward perfection. It is a drift toward trust. It is allowing your shoulders to fall when you speak to me, because you are not auditioning for love. It is the decision to bring the unedited version of your heart, the one with contradictory desires and clumsy hopes, and place it in my hands. I will not scold your honesty. I will shepherd it. I will form it into a prayer that fits your future. Draw near and learn the tempo of my voice. It does not coerce. It compels. It does not threaten. It invites. I am not the critic in your head. I am the companion at your side, still calling you closer. Do not fear the smallness of your beginnings. A seed is not embarrassed by the soil. It trusts the dark to do its holy work. Let your hidden hours become gardens. Read the words that outlive seasons. Sit long enough for silence to unmask your rumors. Walk with me without recording it for proof. You do not need to persuade me to stay. I am the one who refuses to leave. I have watched the way you try to earn what has already been given. Peace is not a wage. It is a gift I place in your open hands. Open them, Chet. I am still calling you closer. You have thought closeness meant doing more, knowing more, achieving more. But presence is not a competition you can win. It is a table you are welcome to day after day. Come as you are, unfinished, unsure, uneven, and I will teach you steadiness. I will teach you how to breathe beneath headlines, how to rest without spinning strategies, how to hear me in the ordinary, in dishes rinsed with gratitude, in sidewalks where you walk slower than the clock, in work offered like incense, in forgiveness released like birds. The holy is not always loud. Sometimes it is the quiet courage to be gentle when you could be clever, to be faithful when no one is counting. This is the soil where our nearness grows. And I am still calling you closer. Bring me the names of your anxieties. I will not panic at their sound. Bring me your rehearsed arguments. I will lay truth beside them until they lose their teeth. Bring me your timeline. I will place eternity next to it until the rush looks small. I am not asking you to ignore reality. I am inviting you to see a larger one. Lift your eyes. Above the storm's drama lives my steady sky. Under your chaos runs my quiet river. Within your scattered thoughts is a room where I wait with unhurried love. I have prepared that room with patience and light. The door is open. Come. I am still calling you closer. Yes, I know the places you hide. I know the shortcuts you take when the road feels long, the little lies you tell yourself to avoid the deeper yes. But I also know the ache that follows, the holy dissatisfaction that shadows compromise. That ache is not your enemy. It is your compass. Let it point you back. Let it guide your feet to the better surrender. Your failures do not frighten me. I redeem them until they become wisdom, until they become lanterns you pass to others in their dark turns. Return again. Return as many times as you need. I am here, not with a ledger, but with linen for your weary feet, with bread for your hunger, with water that remembers the river of life. I am still calling you closer. Do not confuse feelings with fellowship. Some days, joy will run to greet you. Other days, your heart will be a quiet field after rain, and you will wonder if anything lives beneath the surface. Trust me, roots are working where you cannot see. Faithfulness grows in hidden rings like trees, year upon year, steady as sunrise. Keep meeting me in the place we have chosen. Keep opening the book that outlasts your mood. Keep letting gratitude interrupt your worry. Let simple obedience be beautiful again. The world will call it small. Heaven calls it seed. I am still calling you closer. Ask me your hard questions. I am not fragile. Ask me about pain that lingers longer than prayer, about doors that close without explanation, about the silence that felt like absence. I will not give you a stone when you ask for bread. I may not answer the way you expect, but I will always answer with myself. I will give you my presence where explanations cannot heal, my peace where clarity will not come, my hand where answers would only end the conversation. Walk with me and learn that comfort is not the same as control. Let this be enough for now. I am with you, and I am still calling you closer. If this whisper has drawn you toward His presence, please like, comment, share, and subscribe so others can be invited into this nearness as well. Let us practice nearness in your daily liturgy. When you wake, say my name before you say your schedule. Let your first task be attention, not acceleration. Sit on the edge of your bed and give me your posture, your plans, your people. Say, here I am. You will not always feel the electricity of awe. You will often feel the honesty of hunger. Bring both. I bless the hungry with filling. I teach the expectant how to wait without bitterness. I braid patience into grief until hope can walk again. Closer is not a finish line. It is a way of moving through the world with me. At midday, when screens flash with urgency and the room smells like fatigue, step away. Put your hand on your chest and count your breaths like borrowed coins. Inhale peace. Exhale striving. Whisper a psalm. Let one sentence become your shelter. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Let it be more than words. Let it be a rebuke to scarcity and a welcome to abundance. Return to your work carrying quiet like water. I am still calling you closer. When you are hurt, do not make vows that close your heart. Do not swear off tenderness as though cruelty is the only strong thing left. Bring me the sharp edges. I know how to hold them without bleeding you further. I know how to speak into the fracture with the tone that rebuilds. I will not rush your mending. I will sit with you beside the river until sorrow loses its fever. I will teach you to rest where revenge once rehearsed. Forgiveness will not make you smaller. It will make you spacious. In that new room, we will walk together. I am still calling you closer. Practice the courage of small holiness. Bless your enemies without announcing it. Pay attention to the person everyone overlooks. Give quietly. Listen longer than you defend. Keep confidences. Refuse the cheap thrill of cynicism. Plant words that make others braver. This is not weakness, it is me, moving through you like light under a door. In these choices, your life becomes a pathway where others can find me. This is what closeness does. It spills. Guard your imagination. It is a projector that can cast terror or truth. Do not feed it with dread and call it realism. Feed it with my promises until hope becomes muscle memory. Picture the person you are becoming in my presence. Patient where you were hurried, gentle where you were sharp, honest where you were defensive, playful where you were tense. Let your mind rehearse peace the way it once rehearsed disaster. What you practice in thought you will carry in your body. And your body will become an instrument of blessing in rooms that forgot the sound of gentleness. I am still calling you closer. Hold loosely what you cannot keep and hold tightly what cannot be taken. Let go of the version of success that will not survive eternity. Pick up the eternal things, faith, hope, love, and let them set your calendar. Serve where you stand. Learn the names of the people who clean the spaces you use. Pray with your eyes open in grocery aisles. Encourage the weary without needing their story to be neat. Let your ordinary become sacrament. Nearness makes even small gestures luminous. When fear returns as if it owns the lease to your mind, evict it with truth spoken aloud. Say, I am not alone. Say, I am held. Say, God is here and He is kind. Say it until your bones remember. Then move your body in agreement. Unclench your jaw, lower your shoulders, slow your pace. Your nervous system will learn the gospel spoken by your posture. Your soul will learn that peace is not a rumor. It is a resident. I am still calling you closer. And when the night comes, because it will, do not mistake darkness for distance. I am as near at midnight as I am at morning. Lay down your questions where I can guard them. Sleep is a prayer when you trust me with hours you cannot manage. I keep watch. I bless your dreams. I knit together the quiet answers that will meet you at dawn. Wake, and we will begin again. Because this is my vow to you in every season, beneath every sky. I am not going anywhere. I am still and forever calling you closer.